Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this afternoon on a rather rainy and miserable Thursday, but hopefully it's not been a miserable day for yourselves. Certainly, wherever you are, we're glad you've come, or wherever you've come from, we're glad you've joined us today here in our EVES auction room. By way of introductions, Jordan Sivright is my name, my role purely to help you on your home buying journeys. I've got a wonderful team to assist me in our auction room today. Robin Cotter sits up the front of the room here. She controls all of the technology in the auction room, everything from the projector, the screen behind us, through to the live stream online. If you are watching there, hello and welcome to you as well. The other names and faces you see at the bottom of the screen there, Trevor, Craig, Sarah and Sarah Beaton. They're what I like to refer to as my elite team of negotiators. I've also got our General Manager, Karen Worley, stepping in as well. All managers within the company, and essentially their role today is to assist us if we get some bidding on the floor that's at a level where I'm not quite committed to sell the property to you, but I am allowed to entertain a conversation. Well, that conversation will be with one of these wonderful people here. We'll take you out of the room there, give you a little bit of peace and quiet, and we've got some big decisions to make to see if we help you on that home buying journey. So the information that you've all been given in that contract of sale is the conditions of sale, of course, but firstly, remind you now you do bid today if you bid on a cash unconditional basis. Acknowledging a few simple things. Firstly, you've done your homework. You've conducted any due diligence necessary on your behalf. You've received one of those, REA's Buying and Selling Guide. No doubt you've had plenty of copies handed out to you over your home buying journeys. And you also agree to the terms that have been dictated in the conditions of sale, because it is those conditions of sale that should you be a lucky purchaser, well, you will be signing that to formalise the deal. More on that in a moment. We go to the conduct of auction. It's at the bottom of that conditions of sale there. It starts at clause 2.1 there. Now, I'm not going to go over all of the conduct. I'm going to make it nice and simple. I trust you've done your homework. Of course, you bid on that basis. I'm going to just cover off a couple of important points for you. The first one being vendor bidding. Nice and clearly, a vendor bid is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, thank you, but no thank you. Essentially, as the auctioneer, I'm the only person authorised today to place vendor bids on behalf of my sellers. And if I do place vendor bids, they're always going to be at a level well below our confidential reserve price that each property is subject to. Now, if you do hear me place a vendor bid, and always labelled as one, you can be confident we've got a little bit of road to travel. If you'd like to buy the property, you need to bid above that level. Once again, treat it as encouragement to get you into at least the negotiation zone and the opportunity to buy the property. The other thing I touch on is registered telephone interest. I have received a couple of registrations today, and I'll alert you to any registered telephone interest as we go throughout the day. But otherwise, if I don't let you know, you can be relatively confident your competition sits amongst you buyers. The other thing, I touched on it very briefly beforehand, but it's what happens if you happen to be the lucky new purchaser of one of our wonderful homes up for auction today. Well, you inherit a couple of responsibilities immediately after the auction. Firstly, you'll need to pay the deposit. We ask 10% of the purchase price, which of course payable upon the completion of the auction. And of course you need to sign the document, which I alluded to earlier. After that, you can pop next door, have some champagne, late coffee, on your preference there. But certainly celebrations once we formalise proceedings. Now, hopefully this has been nice and clear for you. We do have a couple of slightly different properties that I'm going to touch on in just a moment, and those special conditions that apply to those. But if you have any questions in relation to the general terms and conduct of the auction, this would be a great time to let me know. Brilliant, wonderful. Okay, well firstly a couple of things I'll bring to your attention. We did have a property scheduled to go to auction today, but it did receive an offer prior to auction and ultimately ended up sold. That was 384 Omodo Road, marketed by John Rose. That property has now been sold. We also had a property that was scheduled to go to auction this afternoon at number 24 Wickham Place with Dave Frith. That property's been withdrawn from the auction campaign and now priced, as I'm aware, at $735,000. If you're interested, you can call Dave on that one. Third property I bring to your attention quickly is 44 Te Awhi Road. You see it there in Makatu. Was scheduled to go to auction, however, has been withdrawn from sale as well. Which brings us to our next property here. You see it there on the screen, lot number 2. It is 12 Hillview Road. Now, bear with me, there are some lengthy conditions, but I need to read them out in full, so I do appreciate your patience. By public, we present to you today here at lot number 212 Hillview Road by public auction. The property, like I say, situated at 12 Hillview Road, Waihi Beach, at the request of ASB Bank Limited as first mortgagee, an exercise of the power of sale contained in Memorandum of Mortgage number 11825834.6 under the South Auckland Registry being a first mortgage. Particulars: we sell today in estate and fee simple in all that parcel of land containing 890 square metres more or less, being lot 6, deposited land at 1263, being all the land comprised and described in the record of title SA 1233 folio 59, located under that South Auckland Land Registry. By bidding today, you agree to the terms and conditions laid out in the special auction particulars and conditions of sale, and of course those special conditions applying to this property will override any general terms of sale. The property, it is offered for sale subject to a reserve price and its special mortgagee conditions. It is a cash sale and the purchase price is inclusive of GST, so what you bid is what you pay. There are no telephone bidders for 12 Hillview Road today. I will only be accepting bids from buyers in the room here. The purchaser will immediately, on the fall of the hammer, and before I, as the auctioneer, can sign the contract, pay by way of cleared funds a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price. Once that deposit has been paid, signing the memorandum of contract and completing the purchase of the property. As for insurance, the property will be at the sole risk of the purchaser 1 working day after the auction, so I'd advise you to get that in place for tomorrow. And the vendor gives no warranty in regard to the property at all. There are no chattels or fixtures included in the sale, and you agree there are no rights of requisitions or objections as to the title. Settlement is laid out for you 20 working days from the date of the sale. Before bidding today, and this is the really important one, folks, you confirm that you have signed the purchaser consent form. If there is anybody in the room who intends to bid today for 12 Hillview Road and you have not signed the purchaser consent form, can you make yourself known to Chris or Trevor up the front of the room? David, they'll alert to get you that paperwork immediately, but you need to have signed that before purchasing today. Are there any questions in regard to this matter? Wonderful. Let's take a look really quickly. It is 12 Hillview Road, a laid-back charm in Waihi Beach here. Golden sands, the Azura waters, it's all yours. 2 blocks back from the beach, 12 Hillview Road. It offers the perfect spot to base yourself for surfing, fishing, or just soaking up the sun in the summertime there. You've got local cafes, lush walking tracks there, cycling paths. It's a vibrant beachside community, and I put it to you now, buyers. Like I say, got to have registered and signed that purchase consent form, but I put it to you now for an opening bid and an opening offer.
500,000.
Heard it, didn't see it. Got you there 500,000, worked with you there at 500,000. What do we say on top of that? Can I suggest a figure? Have to work with you though. At 500, got you there. Put it to the rest of the room, but give you an opportunity. At 500,000, I've got it there once, the call at the back of the room at 500,000. Do we increase by 50 perhaps from there? But at 500,000 would be my suggestion. We've got it twice the call with my starter on the back wall. Third opportunity then at 500,000. A good strong bid it was to start us away here, 12 Hillview Road. Anything further, buyers, or is it just this?
505.
505. I was suggesting a 50. Do we increase it a bit? Make it a 25.
We'll go 505 for now.
505, but I saw the hand raised.
550.
550. Strong retort there. He's been to an auction before, I'd suggest. 550 now with you at the back wall there. Give you an opportunity to come back. At 550, I've got it on the back wall, but at 550, it leads the way now. First the call then, at $550,000. Second chance.
575.
575. A 25 increment rise. Do we say 600 for you, sir, or maybe better? 600 got you there. At 600, the retort is quick, and at 600,000 leads the way. Give you an opportunity, buyers, but at 600, I've got it with my starter on the back wall.
620.
And 620. 20,000 rise. Can't pick the pattern, but happy with it anyway at 620 now.
650.
And 650, there we go again. At 650,000, it's a 30k increment, but happy with it at 630. It might be the one that does it. What do we say, buyers? At 650 now.
660.
And 60, just the 10. I won't try and predict, and 75 got you there. 75 now at 675.
680.
And 80. and 700. Strong again at 700,000. Give you a second to relay the information, but at 700,000, I've got it now. Once the call.
Yeah, thanks, BT.
With our fire lighter at the back there. Twice. 700,000. Third, final call, $700,000. I'm going to pause the auction, set some instructions. We'll have a conversation with our lead bidder there at $700,000. Come back to that one shortly. Okay, moving forward, number 33, Stamford Place in Ohauiti. You see it there, Georgia Rattray, Kim Crawford. Claiming this one proudly out of our Cherrywood office. This property here, a residence that exemplifies contemporary living and leisure. It is 33 Stamford Place, more formally known under the record of title 156740. It's 658 square metres more or less of freehold land. You see the channels on the screen behind me here. I bring to your attention the sparkle as is, as well as those indoor and outdoor speakers, as is. No vendor warranties in regards to those, but they will be there to greet you on your move-in day, which we have down as 10 working days from the date of sale. No changes to the conditions that have been laid out to buy. It's all as documented. 10 working days is your settlement there. I do bring to your attention further terms of sale. 23.0, the vendor warrants the channels and all the fixtures, including the pool, including the sail, should be in the same condition as at the date of the agreement. Fair wear and tear expected. Of course, clause 9.31 hereby deleted. And an early release of deposit is clause number 24 for you there. And 25, just acknowledging that one of our salespeople is a licensed person, but also related to the vendor in regards to this. They may or may not financially benefit from the proceeds of the sale. What that means is that salespeople have to live in a home, and so do their families. Spirit of full disclosure, letting you know there is a related party here. To the property itself, as you step inside the heart of the home, it features a spacious kitchen seamlessly connected to the dining and living areas, where the expansive open plan layout, it unfolds before you, leading directly to that north-facing entertainer's deck. Here, the pool gleams under that summer sun. You can see it there. A much nicer day for the photos than what we've got outside. But you've got that sheltered pergola there, promises year-round enjoyment for you. Perfect for both a lively gathering, but also tranquil relaxation. With a landscape of tropical gardens and a fully fenced yard. And of course, you've got those sleek aluminium gates there as well. Security and aesthetic appeal is absolutely ticking the box. The property combines functionality, security, and the tranquility of a private paradise. It's an outstanding choice for your new home. What do we say, buyers? I put it to you, I work with you as I call to you now for an opening bid and opening offer.
850.
850. You must have been reading my notes. That's where I will start at 850. Good job there, and puts you in front. Good luck as well at 850,000. I'd suggest a 20,000 rise from here, but at 850, I've got it with my starter here now. Once the call then at $850,000, do we say 70 anywhere in the room? Give you an opportunity then, twice the chance at 850. Is it 70 anywhere? Third call at 850,000. Go there on behalf of my vendors. Vendor bid 870,000, and we'll up and back at 890.
880.
It's got to be 90, sir.
You reckon?
I reckon.
890.
I told you, you must see my number. No, it's 90. We've been through. At 890, it puts you back in front. At 890,000, I give it to the rest of the room to come in and compete for the keys. But at 890, I've got it with the gentleman over this side of the room. I make it a first call then at 890. Twice the chance. Do we say another 20 rises at 910 anywhere? Third opportunity then at 890,000. Okay, nice and simple. I'm going to go vendor bid 910, invite you over that level. If nothing further, we have a conversation.
911.
911. Convenient bid, sir. At 911 there, we talk to the highest bidder. I've got to call it 3 times. I'm obliged to do so once, twice. No late interest, third call. Pause the auction. Sarah will have a conversation with this gentleman, see if we can help him out into the home. Moving forward then, you'll see it here, 14/674L, Ranganui Road. Ashley and Diane Davidson, along with Locke Davidson, proudly marketing this wonderful opportunity for buyers where you can step into a tranquil retreat where relaxation and leisure, well, they are a daily delight. An exceptional water view setting the scene of peace amid that vibrant Sunridge estate. You'll see it there, it's a stratum estate and freehold, principal unit 14, deposited plan, South Auckland 62811. All the units comprised and described under their record title SA 51 C folio 833. Channels list on the screen again for you. A gentle reminder, just note that TV on the wall, no vendor warranties on that, that's as is. Otherwise, 21 days from the date of sale. Of course, that's your settlement, your move-in day. No changes, as I'm aware, all as circulated in the documentation for you. Now, boasting a modern kitchen, sleek surfaces, ample light, puts the fun back in everyday cooking for you. And your spaces, well, they connect well, flowing into that cosy living area where relaxation and let's call it togetherness are truly celebrated on the daily. A large deck inviting all-day dining and entertaining sits against a backdrop of panoramic views and of course that lush greenery you see on the screen there. We don't need to remind you how good those views are. Maybe a dip in the hot water pool, a match on the tennis court, or just a quiet afternoon under the pergola. A gateway to a blissful lifestyle is what we offer you here. It's in your hands, buyers. I put it to you now as I call to you to start us away. Who says go? Give you a chance. If you're waiting for me to call it, I'm happy to do so. Once. Twice. Third chance to let me know if you've got cash interests. Of course you do bid cash unconditionally. What do we say? Okay, no problem. Look, Ash, Diane, we're going to close the auction there, formally close it. A little bit more work needed here, but certainly a good property. I mean, the views alone, that picture there, I reckon that's going to sell it right there for you. Good luck to you, and of course to your vendor. Auction now closed. Appreciate your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I move forward. I bring your attention now to 151 Pennywise Road. Terry Gregory is at the privilege of marketing this wonderful opportunity for buyers here, working out of our EVES on Cameron office. The north-facing site here, it basks in sunshine. It enjoys splendid views, mow hours, setting the stage for unforgettable outdoor entertaining. It is, of course, located in a family-friendly neighbourhood, which is always appreciated. It is a freehold estate, 673 square metres, more or less. You need to go identify as set down as SA 19B folio 487. 95 working days from the date of sale. Is that correct, Terry?
There's a tenant in there.
Perfect, no problem. 95 working days from the date of sale. Date of agreement there is your settlement date. And a few chances to join you when you do eventually take possession of the property there. Now, the kitchen, with its nostalgic 70s vibe and modern potential, well, it invites you to infuse your style. You prefer to maintain its, let's call it vintage charm, or maybe transform it into a sleek and contemporary space for cooking. Well, that's up to you. A versatile living space that features a unique two-bedroom home upstairs and a cosy one-bedroom sort of granny flat downstairs. This arrangement, it does provide you opportunity for families of all stages of life. Located close to local and essential amenities, like I alluded to, including cafes, shops and quality schooling. Nice, easy with reach there, of course. If you fancy the bus, a trip into town on the bus there, you would have gone faster than I to work this morning if that was your method of travel. Your enhanced lifestyle, it's offered to you here. Comfort, convenience, throw it in just for fun. Put it to you now, guys. What do we say at 151 Pennywise Road?
700.
700. Okay, 700,000. Start your way there. At 700,000, good luck. At 700,000. Put it to the rest of you though, give you an opportunity here. I have to take a $20,000 rise at this level. But at 700,000.
720.
And 20 there. Good retort there and welcome in. Good luck to you as well. 720, I've got it. I welcome you back in for 40. But at 720, I call it to the right side of the room.
It's 750.
750, even better. Don't let me suggest how we go. At 750, it's a strong move.
760.
And 60. Okay, I take the shortened strike because he made up the difference. At 760 we go. At 760, what do we say back to that? Is it a 30? Is it a 20?
You Okay, put another 20 on it.
Another 20 on top. I can do that math nice and easy for you. At 80 we go now. At 780, do we round it up? First to hit that 800 threshold. Got you there?
Yeah.
800. Appreciate you working with me now at 800 000, and we can take it 20 again if you like. Strong move it would be, but I've got it to the buy other side of the room at 800,000.
Yeah, 20.
820 now puts you back in front. Appreciate you working with me at 820, but I want you to see some cooperation here to put you back in front. Otherwise, we talk to the highest bidder today. At 820, I call it to you. Is it another 20 rise? I take a 10 to put you back in front. But at 820, I'm making a first call down the middle of the room. Twice. Third chance then at 820,000. Nothing further at this stage, sir. No problem. I'm going to pause the auction. We'll come and have a conversation. Craig, we'll have a conversation with the gentleman in the middle here. Thank you. We'll come back to that auction shortly. All right, continuing forward, 1A, Roretana Drive, Colin Stewart Rowe. He's been proudly privileged enough to be marketing this wonderful opportunity for you buyers down there in Athenry. It is nestled in the heart of Athenry, like I said. It offers you a unique escape. Steps away from the shimmering shores. Of course, you've got that vibrant local community there as well. A freehold estate, 495 square metres more or less, all contained under the unique identifier 168175. The channels listed on the screen there. Note the kayak and the paddleboard. Of course, there the racking, the paddleboard racking, the fence, and the planter boxes. They are excluded from the sale there, but otherwise the channels you see on the screen, the rest of them will reach you in 20 working days from the date of sale. I've got that all correct, Colin, no changes? No changes. Wonderful. Okay, well let's take a look at it. The residence, it features a thoughtfully converted garage providing cosy accommodations to you, complete with all the necessary facilities we may need. A good setup, ideal perhaps if you're enjoying the property immediately whilst you plan that dream home of yours. Additionally, 2 caravans, they offer extra space for family and friends, ensuring that everyone can join in the beachside fun. Nobody gets left out here, creating lasting memories. Recreational opportunities abound. You've got the kayaking, fishing spots, nice excellent fishing spots for you. All the natural attractions around there, the Athenry Hot Springs Holiday Park, nice and close by, all waiting for you there. Endless fun to offer you until the day's end. And here's the best part, you start it all again the next day. Buyers, put it to you now. Who says go and at what number? Give you a chance here. Deal cash unconditionally. If we don't see it here, we work with all buyers. First to call. Twice to initiate proceedings. Third chance. No problem. Okay, Colin, a little bit more work needed on this one here, but a good quality property and a good location. Auction now closed? No problem at all. Sorry folks, just on in regards to that 1A Roretana, I've discussed it was decided to price the property nice and sharply for you there, $565,000. So that property is now priced. If you are interested, make sure you give Colin a call. We'll be happy to take that phone call for you. And good luck to those sellers. Okay, 81 Victoria Street in Waikino. Stephen, Bridget, Cameron unable to be in the room with us today, but they've been lucky enough to market this wonderful opportunity. Wonderful to have Jess, the manager, standing in for them here. If there was any interest in the room, no doubt Jess has greeted you in regards to 81 Victoria Street today. Now, this delightful home, it is nestled within the peaceful Waikino township. It offers an ideal blend of tranquility and convenience, all packaged together. Proportion close to all the local amenities that you might require there. Good local primary school nearby, and of course that famous rail trail that we know for the area. It is a freehold estate, 3.24 hectares, more or less, all contained under the record title 1015462. Nice for you there, contained in that South Auckland Land Registry office. The channels listed on the screen. Note the garden shed won't be joining you when you do move into the property there. I'll touch on that settlement in just a moment. It is 100 days from the date of the agreement, or 10 working days after the date at which the purchaser receives notice from the vendor that the search copy of the title been completed, which of course does refer me to the further terms of sale in the agreement there, clause 23, just pointing you out where to get further information in regards to the YP mines. All of our properties up that end of the region there, get that clause inserted in the agreement for you. I've already touched on 24 a little bit there with the balance of the purchase price paid and satisfied and payment of cleared funds in 100 days. That being your settlement there in regards to 172 of the Land Transfer Act. 25.0 requirement that lots 2 and 3 be sold together and held on that one record of title for you. That covers off all of the legalities we need to make nice and clear to you. Let's have a look at the offering. It's exuding that warm, that welcoming atmosphere. It's got that large open plan layout, including the lounge, dining and kitchen area, just bathes in sunlight during the summer months. Whilst the winter days, well, they're equally delightful here, thanks to that cosy ambience, let's call it, provided by the wood burner, the fireplace, and of course you get that HRV system there to join you, ensuring that your comfort is catered to all year long. Excuse me, the lush landscape gardens and the bare land that offers breathtaking views, about 360 degrees in fact, you get it there. Perfect for grazing out there, livestock, maybe exploring future development possibilities. You've got that established orchard, a variety of fruit trees. Not only adds to the charm of the property, but also promises a rewarding experience for gardening enthusiasts. Look, guys, enough from me. Let's hear from you. Who starts us away here at 81 Victoria Street in Waikino? An opportunity to live that laid-back lifestyle. Get closer to the land, we put it to you. What do we say, guys? If they call for an opening bid, once. Second time. Third call then for a start. No problem, won't delay any further, Jess. A little bit more work needed on this one to close the auction. No doubt Stephen Bridget, they'll be busy with inquiries moving forward. Auction now formally closed. Good luck to our seller there. No problem. Thanks for your patience. We're going to go back now to number 33, Stamford Place, No Hawiti. Georgia and Kim have been having a conversation with our highest bidder. Can you just confirm for me, please, you increased your offer now 960,000? Correct. Got you there. And my instructions from our sellers, we sell away to the highest bidder today. There we go. Nice and clear for you at 960,000. I call it to you. You increase on that number, but I sell it to the highest bidder. At 960, I've got it down the middle of the room. I call it once. I call it twice. Third and final opportunity. It goes. Sold. Congratulations to our British as well as to our Bengals. We will move on in just a moment. Thank you. Right then, moving forward, 50 Upper Ohawiti Road. Debbie Bennett, working out of our Bethlehem office there, lucky enough to show buyers through this exceptional opportunity. A canvas where your dream home can take shape, set against the breathtaking backdrop of Mount Maunganui and of course the Tauranga harbour in the distance there. Let's take a look at the legal description. It's a freehold estate, 7,352 square metres, more or less. The NIP identifier, of course, containing all of that information for you is SA 57A folio 231. Chattels, nice and simple. We sell bare land to you today. There are no chattels included there. 20 working days for you to get in order before you get to start putting your dreams into action. Elevated above the Boscobel subdivision, this expansive north-facing property provides a panoramic stage for your grand design. With rural residential zoning within the Tauranga City Council limits, it combines tranquility of that secluded retreat, living with the convenience of these city amenities right beyond your doorstep. The already drawn up proposed plans by Sentinel Homes, well, they could pave the way for some care to start building your sanctuary, your dream home. It does await you, but the journey to realising it, well, it starts here. Your opportunity, buyers, it is here, it is now. I say don't delay if you'd like to start living the dream. Who says go and at what number? Chance for you to start it off. Remind you, it's the buyers who have done the homework that I talk to here. Right, that teacher at school. I like the ones that do their homework first. Give you an opportunity. Once the call, twice the chance. Third opportunity. Okay, no problem. Debbie will close the auction. A little more work to do, but a wonderful opportunity for buyers here. No doubt, if you like the look of it, you'll get hold of Debbie nice and quick, smart. I imagine an opportunity like this, we're bound to find a buyer shortly. Good luck to you and, of course, to your sellers there.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for your patience. I refer your attention now. We go back there, 151 Peniwara Road. Had a conversation with our lead bidder, confirm you've increased to 828,000 for me. Thank you very much. And at the back wall, we've had instructions. We sell away to the highest bidder today at 828,000. I've got the bid now. At 828, I give you an opportunity to increase on that level, but make no mistake, buyers on the market, and I sell it away. Once the chance, I put it to you. Twice. Third opportunity, then I sell it to the highest bidder at $828,000. It goes. Sold. Congratulations. Okay, I appreciate your questions. And once again, much the same as the first property I read through. I've got quite a lengthy conditions, particulars of sale that I need to bring to your attention here for our property at number 1 Farm Road. So please do bear with me. As we sell now by public auction, the property situated at number 1 Farm Road, Waihi Beach, at the request of ASB Bank Limited as first mortgagee, an exercise of the power of sale contained in the memorandum of mortgage number 11825.834.5, all contained in that South Auckland registry there, being a first mortgage. What is offered is formally known as an estate and fee simple, and all that parcel of land containing 943 square metres more or less, in lot 3 on the positive plan 37325, being all the land comprised and described under the record title SA 989 Folio 287, that of course in that South Auckland Land Registry. By bidding today, you agree to the terms and conditions laid out in the auction particulars and conditions, and of course these ones will override when there's any conflict the standard conditions of sale, because of course this property is offered for sale subject to a reserve price and to those special mortgagee conditions. It is a cash sale. The purchase price is inclusive of GST, so what you bid, again, is what you pay here today. There will be no vendor bidding for this particular property. There is no telephone bidders registered for the auction either. Competition is in the room. The purchaser will immediately, upon the fall of the hammer and before I, as the auctioneer, can sign the contract, you will need to pay by way of cleared funds a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price. Once that deposit has then been paid, the memorandum of contract can be fully signed, but not before the deposit. As for insurance, the property will be at the risk, at the sole risk of the purchaser from 1 working day after the auction, again that being tomorrow. The vendor gives no warranties in regards to the property. There are no chattels or fixtures included in the sale, and you agree there are no rights of requisition or objections as to the title. Settlement, well, that's set for 20 working days from the date of sale. And before bidding today, again, the most important part as far as I'm concerned, you confirm that you've signed that purchaser consent form, which registers you to be able in a position to bid for the property here at number 1 Farm Road. I ask again, any questions in regards to that? Thank you very much. Discover the serene charm of Waihi Beach, where relaxation and adventure intertwine. Moments from the sandy shores of Waihi Beach, number 1 Farm Road. It offers a prime location, immersed in a vibrant community. Local shops, outdoor adventures, they await you from here. Embrace that coastal lifestyle here in Waihi Beach. Put it to you buyers, having worked with you, start us away, number 1 Farm Road.
400,000.
400,000. Got you there at 400,000. And at 400,000, I look for a rise on top. What do we say, buyers? First the call, then at 400,000, give you an opportunity to put something on top. Second chance at 400,000. Third call at $400,000. No problem. I'm not going to mess around. We'll pause the auction. We'll come and have a conversation. Trevor, pausing there. We'll come back to that one. Folks, just while I'm going to get there, that's the properties we've got scheduled for our 1 o'clock session. When we have a result on 12 Hillview and 1 Farm Road, we will bring those back to the room as we get that result, but otherwise we'll kick off again at 2 o'clock sharp with our next properties. Do appreciate your patience. Thank you. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. If you have just joined us, welcome along. I see you've brought the sunshine with you, which is wonderful. An hour ago, I could not say the same thing. So far, 2 o'clock session's my favourite group of buyers. But hey, I won't play favourites here in the auction room. Jordan Sivride is my name. My role purely to assist you on your home buying journeys. And I mentioned before, and I'll mention it again, I've got a wonderful team to assist me today. I've got Robin sitting beside me up the front here, controlling all of the technology in the room. Basically, our control centre right up the front here for you, and Robin's in charge as far as I'm concerned. The other names and faces, Trevor, Craig, Sarah, and also on a late edition, Karen, our general manager, all added to the list there. They're what I refer to in our auction room as my elite team of negotiators. They step into the conversation. Well, essentially, if we need a little conversation, let's say I get some bidding from the floor that's at a level where I'm not quite permitted to sell the property to you, but I am permitted to entertain a conversation. Well, that conversation is with one of these wonderful people here. We see if we help you get into a home buying position today. Like I say, that should all become nice and clear to you shortly. We'll move forward. Remind you, of course, by bidding today, you bid cash unconditionally, acknowledging you've received the REA's buying and selling guide. No doubt you've had a copy of that. Hopefully you've got an opportunity to go through a couple of little handy pointers and tips in there for you. You, of course, acknowledge you've done your homework, your due diligence in order to buy the property that you're here for today. And you also agree to the terms and conditions that have been dictated and laid out in the conditions of sale. All been handed to you in a draft format. That's now been finalised. It's out in the foyer out there. And, of course, that's the documentation that we work to here. Our most important documentation in the EVES auction room is, of course, the conditions of sale. But at the bottom of that front page, it is the conduct of auction. I'm not going to go over it in full for you. I can tell that you're all smart, savvy, sophisticated buyers. You don't need me to rub it in. But what I will do is just cover off a couple of really important points for you. The first one being vendor bidding. I want to make this nice and clear. Vendor bidding is the seller's saying to the buyers, thank you, but no thank you. Not quite where we need to be. If you hear me place vendor bids on behalf of my seller, and I'm the only person authorised to place vendor bids today, those vendor bids will always be labelled as a vendor bid, nice and clearly for you, and always at an altitude well below my confidential reserve price. The sole purpose, like I say, is to point you, to encourage you, to help you into the right place where we can at least entertain that conversation with one of our lovely managers there. Once again, you can be confident if you hear that word vendor bid, we got some road to travel, okay? The other thing I make nice and clear to you is telephone bidding. If you intend to bid via telephone, not sure why, because you'd be here in the room listening to me say that, so I'd advise doing that. If there are buyers who intend to bid via the telephone, well, they would have registered beforehand. I'll be working with one of my wonderful colleagues here, but I'll alert you to any registered telephone interest as each auction arises as well. And the only other thing that I believe probably the most important thing, beyond you being the highest bidder, is what happens when you're the highest bidder. Well, of course, you need to sign the contract. Before we sign the contract, we pay the deposit. The deposit being 10%, 1/10 the purchase price. We pay that there into cleared funds, and then we of course sign the contract, seal the deal, and your salesperson takes you out for a nice glass of bubbles. Sound good? Wonderful. Any questions? Wonderful. Okay. Just alert to you, we had a property at 26 Otaki Park Drive. It was scheduled to be lot number 1 here at 2 o'clock. We're just going to push it out to the end of the session there, and we'll move forward with our rest of our properties in the meantime. We're also waiting on a couple of properties from our 1 o'clock session. As we have those results, we'll bring them back in and just slide them nice and smoothly into the order of sale for you. As you'll see on the screen there, Dynasty Holt's right on cue. Lovely to see Dynasty. You've been proudly privileged enough to be marketing 17 George Street here in Waikiki. A charming family abode. It combines the ease of low maintenance living with the warmth of community-centred location. A delightful home, I think we could all agree. It offers you proximity to the local hotspots, ensuring that you are never far from the heart of Waikiki's vibrant community. It is a freehold estate, legally described under the record of title as 195772, all contained there at 597 square metres more or less of that freehold land underfoot. Now 30 days from the date of the agreement, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon, that's your settlement date, the day you get to move in and start living that Waihi dream. Note of course your channel's on the list, there's been no late changes as I'm aware, wonderful. Draw your attention, buyers, further terms of sale. 23.0, vendor gives no warranty as to the working order and condition of the alarm. Accordingly, vendor warranty clause 9.31 of the general terms and conditions do not apply. And of course, also acknowledging the heat pump unit used for hot water is not working properly. Clause 9.31 again does not apply in regards to that. 25.0, I alluded to it in the first session, I alluded to it again. Salespeople have to live in a home as well, and sometimes they like to sell their property. 25 covers off that one there. The vendor is a licensee employed by EVES Waihi, and the licensee, by selling their property, may or may not receive a financial benefit from the sale. 26.0, it's a standard clause that goes into all of our Waihi properties, alerting you where to get further information in regards to the Waihi mines. Now, a spacious and open plan layout creates a space that you're just going to love spending your days in. Opening up through those bifold doors to that flat, entertaining deck, and of course you've got that lush green lawn right out there in front of you as well. A perfect outdoor setting designed for gatherings with family and with friends, where kids and pets, well, they can play freely and just enjoy that expansive open space. Proximity to Gilmore Park, the town centre, the local sports ground. You are really well located in a family-friendly neighbourhood. Everything about what I just said tells me you're onto a winner, but why don't you tell me where you'd like to start the bidding? I put it in your hands now, buyers, 17 George Street in Waihi, as I call to you for an opening. Give you an opportunity if you're here in a cash position. You let me know, we see if we help you out. Once a call, second chance, and a third time I put it to you then, buyers. Okay, no problem. We'll move forward. We'll close the auction formally, but a wonderful offering. Going to see our vendors' motivation high as well. You're going to price the property today.
They are. So we'll price the property today, Jordan, at $679,000. Thank you.
Good. I think that represents a pretty good buy. A nice family home, good location, and $679,000 asking price. You're going to be busy once we get that price out there. Good luck to you and of course to your sellers as well. Thanks for your patience. Back to the two properties we were negotiating, having a conversation on from our 1 o'clock session. At number 1 Farm Road we go first. Remind you, of course, by bidding on this one, you have confirmed you've signed a purchaser consent form. If you do place a bid today and you agree to all of the special and conditions of sale that relate to that property there. We had no increase on our bid there at $400,000, so I'm going to close that option now at $400,000. If you are interested, you'll need to get hold of Chris. He'll be happy to help you out in regards to the auction formally closed on number 1 Farm Road. Okay, thank you. We'll be with Hillview in just a moment. Here we are. Quicker than I can say it. Nice and easy for you. Again, remind you, of course, if you do place a bid on this one, you place it acknowledging that you have signed that purchase consent and you agree to the special particulars and conditions of sale there. 12 Hillview Road, we've paused to have a conversation with our lead bidder there. Can you just confirm you've increased your offer to $750,000?
Correct.
Got you there at $750. It puts you in the lead at $750. I open it back up for a further increase on top, but I give you 3 calls really quickly and we close it down. Once the chance at $750. Twice do they call for a further interest on top. Third chance. Okay, a little bit south where I need to be. Close the auction formally. Well, we'll put that on paper, of course, but at $750, we close the auction. Chris, handing it back to you on that one as well. I'll be back right in a moment. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate your patience as we work through those. We're on board now. Number 1. That's always a good start. Number 1. That's where we want to be. Number 1, David Street. Chris Royal back again. A man who needs no introduction, but gets one anyway. He's been proudly marketing this property here, and no doubt you've enjoyed wandering through and seeing the incredible opportunity that sits in front of you here. A cherished 1970s brick and tile home. It offers comfort, it offers convenience, and of course in that nice elevated and stunning location. It's now ready for you to create your own lasting family memories. A freehold estate, it is 711 square metres more or less. It's all contained under the unique identifier SA13A folio 1481. Your settlement date, well, I've got that down as the 28th of June 2024, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. And your chattels list, it is up on the screen there for you as well. No changes, Chris, all is documented there. Wonderful. Let's take a look here. Downstairs you can discover a self-contained level, perfect for extended family. That's that dual living setup. You've got the huge bedroom, the open plan lounge, the kitchenette, additional bedrooms. Look, it's all there for you. A very versatile space, and that does await you here. The top floor features that large living area bathed in natural light, 3 generously sized bedrooms, and of course the expansive windows there. They offer those stunning views, the warmth that comes through the home throughout the day. You're absolutely going to fall in love by it. It boasts that beautiful in-ground swimming pool. You are located nice and close to the Brookfield shopping conveniences, and of course walking distance to really good schooling of all levels nearby. It's a fantastic opportunity for families to grow, for families to thrive. Chris, any phone registrations today? No requires. Competition sits amongst you. Who's the first to get out the gate?
925.
925. Strong start, 925. I like it. Welcome in at 925. What do we say, buyers, and who goes next? 925. Happy to work with you. Do we go another quarter on top, or even a 20? Happy to work with you. Suggest your numbers if you like, but I've got to put my wire out the front, my starter, my firelighter at 925. Once a call. Twice is your chance to increase. And third call, 925. Do we say go anywhere further? No? Is it, well, I'm asking too much, a 10. That's a 10 on top. No, we've got good interest, but
935.
and 35, 10. Happy to work in the 5 and the 10 with you at 35 there. Puts you in front. Good luck at 35 when I come back to you if you like.
950.
Good move. 950 there. At 950 it puts you back in front. I make it once. 950.
955.
55. I don't want to go 10. Okay, no problem. You've got to check. At 955 puts you back in front. And it's a 5,000 lead.
965.
65. There it is. It's a 10 rise at 65 at 965. Give the rest of you an opportunity at 965. I've got it here. Take the 5 if you like. Once, twice. Third call. No problem. Going to pause the auction there. Trevor will have a conversation with our lead bidder there at 965. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate your patience. Just a little bit of paperwork to work through there. Number 2, Pukako Way. Mary O'Sullivan and Richard Hood have been lucky enough and proudly marketing this wonderful property here at 2 Pukako Way, a hidden gem in a private and secure cul-de-sac. It is perfect for your family's forever home. It is a freehold estate. It is 542 square metres more or less. And secondly, an estate in simple and undivided. Quarter of 428 square metres more or less. Both the first and second estates are comprised under the record title SA55C, folio 978. Now the 7th of June, that's the date we're going to circle in the calendar. That's the most important date of your year moving forward if you happen to be the purchaser. Just get your attention, folks. Do appreciate it. 7th of June is your settlement date. And your chattels list on the screen again, a gentle reminder for you as well. You, of course, acknowledge you'll be signing the consent forms to accompany the agreements should you be our lucky owner. Now, the kitchen is designed for functionality, sure, but you get that ample counter space, the modern appliances, the sunlit corner of that kitchen that invites the outdoors in so you can really connect with the outdoors during that meal preparation. Makes it an absolute joy spending time in here. The living areas, well, they are spacious, they are versatile, a separate dining area, a large lounge, and of course that cosy family nook downstairs. Upstairs you'll find Sun Drench, that second lounge there, perfect for a retreat, maybe an office space if that's how you want to utilise it. I touched on the versatility already. Location, well, near schools, you've got Ferguson Park, you've got the harbour, tennis courts, bowls, cafes. Look, the list, it's relatively endless here. The potential, well, that's pretty endless as well. Convenience, it's top of the list. It's your opportunity to create lasting memories in a tightly held location. I pick up the hammer, I move to the front, and I call to you to show intention. Who goes next? Who goes first? What do we say? Give you an opportunity. Once. Twice. Third call. No problem. Okay, Mary, Richard, we haven't got the buyer on the room for this one here. Close the auction. We have good motivation here. So they're going to price the property, correct?
The property's going to be priced at 959,000.
Perfect. Absolutely. 959. Good buying, I would have thought. $959,000. Good location down there in Matua. Mary, Richard, good luck to you and of course to your sellers there. Now priced at 959. Okay, 68E, Harrisfield Drive. Terry Gregory, back again, marketing this wonderful property for you. A charming starter home, or maybe a smart investment opportunity that's tucked away in a nice, peaceful location for you. Firstly, it's an estate in fee simple, though, containing 303 square metres more or less. Secondly, that estate in fee simple, an undivided 1/6 share, 458 square metres more or less. A record of title containing all those legalities for you, as you say, 55C, folio 208. Now, 95 days from the date of the agreement, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. So there's a little bit of flexibility potentially, but not.
Yeah, the tenant's actually going to move out early, so that can be changed now.
Wonderful. There you are. So if you are eager to get in, make sure you talk to Terry about that. There is some flexibility on that one there. Now, when you enter the home, you'll find the living area. It is nice and cosy, it's nice and comfortable, provides a great space for relaxation, maybe family gatherings, no problem. The sliding door opens out to that deck. It is perfect for entertaining and enjoying the outdoors. You can meander to the kitchen where functionality with ample counter space, you've got natural light that's offered to you, creates a really bright, inviting space for the meal preparation. Located in a secure area, you've got easy access to the city, to Opamai. The home it is ripe for refurbishment, though, should you wish to do so. Savvy buyers, I have no doubt that you will see the potential to add value to this one and create the personal haven that you have craved. A desirable location. What do we say, buyers, as I call to you now? Start us away here at 68E Harrisfield Drive. Give you a chance as I call to you then for a first call. Twice. Third. Okay, no problem. Terry, no cash in the room for this one here. We'll close the auction. Vendors, they want to price the property.
They do want to price the property. They've listened to the market and they're going to price it at 647.
647. They must have listened very carefully. $647,000. That's your asking price, buyers. Make sure you give Terry a call. She'll be happy to help you out. Good luck to you and to yourselves. Still waiting on the results from number 1 David Street. As soon as we've got that, we'll be back with you. We'll look forward. 43 Double Bay Road. A wonderful opportunity for you here in Pines Park. John Rhodes, working out of our Bethlehem office, but happy to make the short journey over to this wonderful, magnificent property set on that beautiful peninsula where when you get there, you'll just immediately feel like you've come home. It is a freehold estate. It's 1,169 square metres, more or less. The record of title is 644638. You've got 20 working days from the date of sale to get all your affairs in order and make sure you move in and start enjoying that lifestyle. Some chattels all there, no changes, John. No doubt, no diligence as always, as we know. A wonderful opportunity for you here. The high ceilings, the natural light, they create an eerie expanse, enhancing every moment, shared with friends or family, up to you, ideal for entertainment. The living and dining areas, they seamlessly merge together. You've got the outdoor patio space combines. It's that perfect setting if you are having larger gatherings or equally for relaxation. It is that outdoor living and the relaxation that I touch on, because of course those views over the reserve, the lake, multiple viewpoints around the home, that expansive green space that surrounds you as well. You've got the nearby council reserve. Perfect, maybe if you want to launch rowboats or kayaks, you've got that opportunity in your artillery as well. It is located in a premium spot at the lakes. This home, it offers easy access to nature and to recreation. With a fully ducted air conditioning system, high quality fit out there, ample space for the boat of the motorhome. Buyers, I cannot stress enough how good an opportunity we offer you here. 43 Double Bay Road, I put it to you now, cash unconditionally offered money, that's what we're talking about, an opportunity for you to live your dream. Once I call to you, don't like to rush you, but sometimes people wait for the call. Second chance, I invite you in. Show your intent here as I call to you for a third time. Okay, no problem. Final chance. Auction closed. John, we'll close the auction there. A little bit more work to do, but a wonderful opportunity for buyers. I'm sure we'll get a nice big red salt sticker out the front shortly. Good luck to you and of course to the sellers. Thanks for your patience. I go back now. One David Street in Judea, Chris Royal marking this one. Paused, had a conversation with our highest bidder. Confirm for me, increased your offer here at 995,000. Just by the way of acknowledgement, please. 995, got you there. My instructions, we sell away to the highest bidder today. Nice and clear for you. Number one, David Street. I put it to you buyers. We're on the market and I sell it away to the highest bidder at 995. You increase on that number, you take home the keys if you're the last to go. Who says it? Where do we go? Or do I sell it away to the gentleman up the middle? Once the call at 995. Twice. Third chance, a single puts you back in front, but otherwise I sell it away, it goes, it goes, it goes. Sold. Congratulations to our Okay, buyers, we've just got one last property for you on our list today. It is 26 Otiki Park Drive. You'll see it there in Welcome Bay. Amy Gray, Owen Phelps, mentioning this wonderful opportunity for buyers here. Really great job as always to appreciate. Owen's too mind saying Amy. He's saying, you know, all the brains comes from the Amy side of the equation there. And we take the broad from that side, maybe. Moving forward, a beautifully presented home offers an inviting atmosphere where every space is designed for relaxation and for enjoyment. It's a freehold estate, it's 598 square metres more or less. The unique identifier is set down as SA61D, folio 668. Your channels list, it's on the screen for you there. Just note the spa as it is, but otherwise all there to greet you. 20 working days from the date of the agreement. No changes there, Amy. All is circulated in the documentation. Wonderful. Now the heart of the home is that bright living area that flows seamlessly into the dining room and the kitchen. It is perfect for daily gatherings and of course culinary creations. This spacious ground floor, it features two generously sized double bedrooms, whilst that upper level it is the private sanctuary comprising of the master bedroom, a second bathroom, and of course you get that additional living area for further enhanced relaxation. The outdoor living here, it is an absolute breeze. On the front deck, where you're designed for al fresco dining, gatherings amidst friends, you've got that fully fenced yard, ensures that privacy, security, and overall happiness, it could be yours here. 26 Otiki Park Drive. Put it in your hands, buyers. I'll call it 3 times. Once the call. Twice. Third chance. Okay, I know we've got interest in the property, but clearly not quite in a position to bid. So what we'll do, we'll close the auction there, but certainly invite those interested parties to put something on paper now. Property's still available for them, so auction formally closed here, but welcome those offers on paper. Good luck to you, and of course to your sellers. I can't wait to hear the good news. Good luck.
Thanks, Jordan.
Alright folks, that's all for today. Do appreciate your attendance and we will see you next Thursday. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.